Well, I think there's three things, or three ingredients that make a great church. Obviously, probably the most important is great people. Calvary has some amazing people from kind of a wide swath of life. And so that's part of what makes us such a wealthy place.
You get folks from all different walks of life here, it just adds to the richness of the flavor of Calvary.
The community here is second to none. You know, that's it really is what kind of separates Calvary from all the other places that we were checking out.
It's just come as you are. You can come however, and you'll be welcomed, and you'll feel comfortable, and whatever you're going through will be accepted.
You can, like just cut loose. I mean, we don't criticize anybody. If you got something to say, nobody pressure you to speak. You can speak your mind and just be yourself.
It's like your home. You don't go home and pretend to be someone else. You go home and just be yourself.
Everyone knows everyone, and so that's like a really nice home and community for me.
When I first came here, everybody was welcoming and they treat you as like your family.
I feel like people support me and my dreams, and I really believe in the ambitions and hopes of the other people here too.
I've searched around and I finally found where I belong and where I'm accepted.
I went and then everyone was like amazing and like just like going like this with love. So I stayed.
It's just been such a place of amazing warmth and welcoming, but also of challenge and conviction.
The conversations that we have, the dialogues that we have are really, they make you look at the world like this is what's happening, and as me, as a teenager, how do I fit in?
It's not like super like most Sunday schools where it's just like Jesus down your throat. It's like, let's learn about Jesus, yo.
Whatever, like however you want to learn about Jesus, like let's learn about Jesus
the way
that way.
I think a second thing that would help define any great church is a great context or place. We have worked a lot of hours, and we have had a lot of friends help us remodel and restore this historic building so that we might be a centerpiece in the Whittier neighborhood. And so you have an amazing context to be the body of Christ.
It's the pillar of the neighborhood, That's to me,
we're in a diverse, rich neighborhood, and that kind of reflects inward to Calvary as part of the community that's here. Is very diverse and very rich in community.
Diversity in every way is a part of the DNA of the place.
We want the church to raise our family, and that they will see diversity as blessing.
Mm-hmm. The third thing to be a great church, you have to have a great purpose or a grand vision, a big gospel.
We believe we are called to live it out, and so we love and we love hard, and we're not just gonna, say these things that we believe without following through with our hands and our feet.
I think a big part of community is serving and diving into it and using the talents that you've been given to better that community.
We have tremendous tenants who use their facility to minister others or to help both locally and internationally. We are the Narcotics Anonymous Hub. More meetings here than any other single facility in the state of Minnesota.
I just love this church, right, and what it's doing for the NA community. This was the first place when I got out of treatment, and I've been here ever since. The spirit that's around these churches just, I just can't describe it.
Like when we sing that song, there's a sweet spirit, and you get to look around at people's faces. I see that.
I felt like this is a church where that Jesus would go to.
People share a real life experience, and not an experience that you look clean and nice and perfect at church, but a brokenness that's real.
There's always an amazing response to a part of the worship experience, which is what we call praise, pain, and protest.
And that is one of the very first things that drew me in and brought me back, as people just shared from their hearts.
If I stand up in church and say a person who I know is struggling or a person who I love is in need, then immediately after the service I've got people coming up to me and saying, what can I do? How can I help? How can I live too?
We have historically and continue to want to and desire to use every inch of this facility Our dream is to be open 7 days a week, as many hours as possible to help meet the real needs of this community. And we want everybody walking by, driving by, to know that they're welcome and invited to this place.